Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has sparked backlash on social media after the publication of a letter bearing her name was signed with her official royal title. In the statement, the Duchess admitted she and husband Prince Harry had felt overwhelmed by the birth of their second child, Lilibet, in June this year. However, some social media users criticized Meghan's continued use of her Duchess of Sussex title to advocate on social issues following her and Prince Harry's distancing from the royal family last year. One Twitter user, posting under the screen name MTs, responded to the publication of Meghan's letter, asking, "Why is she using her title in America to make a political point? The Duchess of Sussex campaigning politically, both sounds ridiculous in America 2021 and highly inappropriate for a British royal." They added, "I'd have no problem with her letter if she wasn't trading on that title." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have continued to use their official titles after they stepped back from senior royal duties in 2020. However, they are not permitted to use HRH titles, which they have not utilized since the split from the royal family. They have, however, continued to use their public profile in the royal family to pursue causes which they deem worthy of publicity and support. Meghan's letter, in partnership with campaign group Pay Leave for All, is the latest cause behind which the Sussexes have thrown their weight. Earlier this month, the royal couple announced they had become impact partners with Ethic, a New York-based sustainable investment firm. Ethic is a Wall Street investment manager which looks towards social issues, such as climate change, gender equality and racial justice. In a statement, the Duke and Duchess said, "We believe it's time for more people to have a seat at the table when decisions are made that impact everyone. We want to rethink the nature of investing to help solve the global issues we all face. Our partnership with Ethic is one of the ways we put our values in action." Ethic, in a separate statement, said Meghan and Harry are deeply committed to helping address the defining issues of our time, such as climate, gender equity, health, racial justice, human rights, and strengthening democracy, and understand that these issues are inherently interconnected. Prior to partnering with Ethic, the Duke and Duchess embarked on a 3-day tour of New York City, where they met U.S. Ambassador to the UN Linda Thomas-Greenfield. They are thought to have discussed racial justice, the coronavirus pandemic, and mental health. Harry and Meghan also visited the offices of the World Health Organization, meeting Chelsea Clinton and assorted health experts. They were joined virtually by the Director General of the World Health Organization, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Dr. Ghebreyesus commended the Sussexes' campaigning and awareness-raising efforts. He said, "We're grateful to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for working with us to bring together this critical conversation." Rounding off their trip to the Big Apple, Meghan and Harry made an appearance at Global Citizen Live, where they used their time on stage addressing the crowd to call for equal access to vaccines. The letter, which was sent from the office of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and specifically from Meghan, was addressed to U.S. politicians Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, and Charles Schumer, the Majority Leader of the U.S. Senate on Wednesday. In the letter, Meghan petitioned for paid parental leave as a minimum standard, sharing her personal experiences of managing her working life with her responsibilities raising children. She wrote, "Over the past 20 months, the pandemic has exposed long-existing fault lines in our communities. At an alarming rate, millions of women dropped out of the workforce, staying home with their kids as schools and daycares were closed, and looking after loved ones full-time. The working mom or parent is facing the conflict of being present or being paid. The sacrifice of either comes at a great cost." The Duchess of Sussex goes on to say how she grew up on the $4.99 salad bar at Sizzler but remembered how hard my parents worked to afford it. Meghan continued, "People in our country work incredibly hard, and yet the ask is soft, for a level playing field to achieve their version of a common dream, what is fair, and equal, and right. Many of our economic systems are past their expiration date, and as you well know, too many Americans are forced to shortchange themselves when it comes to what matters to them." Meghan, who welcomed a daughter Lilibet Diana in June, acknowledged how her and Harry were not confronted with the harsh reality that other parents suffer. She said, "No family should be faced with these decisions. No family should have to choose between earning a living and having the freedom to take care of their child, or a loved one, or themselves, as we would see with a comprehensive paid leave plan.